again, had his finger on this pulse and would, I don't want to say he would push me, and then, well, he didn't have to push her, but into any publicity situation because he thought it was, publicity was always advantageous. He didn't want bad publicity, but any form of publicity he would latch onto, I guess because he thought it would lead to jobs, or just, I don't know, like just notoriety or something. I was never after that. I always said to myself, if I was going to be a celebrity, I would really be cutting away part of my life that I want, which is anonymity. So we'll do a show on that. So, okay, here's the disaster. So I finally acquiesced, and I have agreed without much coercion to be on this little panel with Troy Donahue. And here's the disaster, you guys. Now, I never had acne per se. Not like, you know, clustered, scarry type acne. But at that age, this is like, I don't know, maybe I was 16. It was like a couple of years after E.T. Speaking of which, that's how he pushed. He would push like Revenge of the Ninja, which was kind of one of the biggest starring roles he's had. And then E.T., 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 E.T. And I'd be like, okay. So we get to the restaurant, to cut to the chase, and I have probably the worst case of acne I had to that day. I was prone to kind of like cystic, a little bit like small cystic acne, the lumpy ones that you can't like quite pop or that do what they want to do later, and they're sore kind of and weird. So again, I didn't have the scrungy acne. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I would have these clustery things. This night, you guys, that I have agreed, without, again, much like pushing, to be on a panel with Troy Donahue, I have this acne horror going on in my face. And it is right here, starting out here, and it's going all like this down like here, and then the usual area kind of over here. And it is discolored. Okay, I would say it was like the color of, I don't know, not a pomegranate. And so I'm like, I'm excited, but I'm horrified. I don't really even remember that feeling ever. And so anyway, so there's this table, it's like podcast. You just imagine podcast. And he's here, interviewer's here, and I'm here being pushed because I'm like the only celebrity, like, you know, I don't know, that the guy could get. And again, E.T., 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 my dad would push. Oh my God, he knew more about that movie than I did. And so here I am now sitting at this table with Troy Donahue.